today. So again, we appreciate you for being here. You guys are special, and you're going to get the information first. This is a Platinum World Team Build. Like anything else, we are here to assist those that are struggling in the network marketing industry. The product that we are offering in our program is called Platinum Lead System. That is an unlimited capture page creation program. Well, you guys are going to get the unlimited package. You can buy different packages within that program. They got the $5, $20, $30, and $200 a year, $300 something a year. You guys are getting the unlimited package for just $100 for the entire year. Okay, so when you re-enter, you get another year and so on. That is the main product. You're going to be able to build websites, capture pages, website capture pages, lead pages. You can sell anything in that program. So the products that we're giving out as a bonus for free, you're going to be able to take those products, create a website using the Platinum Lead System, and you're going to be able to sell that product if you choose to do so within that platform. Because you can create lead pages, you can sell anything. There's PayPal integration within it. You can export your leads. It's a phenomenal tool, and I think well worth the price. We're giving it to you at a discount at $100 a year. But that being said, this is Platinum World Team Build. This is a global wealth building community, ladies and gentlemen. There's 2 stages in our program. There's a 2x4 on the first stage, and there's a 2x3 on the second stage. Stage 1 is as follows. As you can see here, this is you. You guys are positioned already. You guys know where you sit inside of the program. This is you. When you registered for free, you guys are placed into the actual program. Now, this is free for everyone to join now. Eventually, after 30 days, April 8th, let me say that again. April 8th is going to be when we switch on the live site, so you guys can actually make your real-time payments. For those of you who already paid, if you're on the private list and you already paid, you do not need to pay again. We know who you are, and we're going to manually upgrade you within the system. Right now, if you're in the program and you already paid on that private list, we cannot upgrade you within the system just yet until pre-launch is over. But once pre-launch is over, you will be activated manually. We know who you are, so do not worry. Okay, so that being said, you guys are the very first people that were invited to this program. You're the very first people that are inside of the system. You guys, when you logged in on Friday, when we gave you your links on Friday, you probably saw a huge downline. Some of you saw 60, 70, 80 people in your downline. Some of you saw 5 or 10. That was due to our second private invite to $25 Legacy and Crazy Cats Club. Okay, they have the we're building our programs, and Crazy Cats Club joined the $25 Legacy. So because of that, I gave the link out to them before the public. So private list, and then the private list got in first. $25 Legacy, Crazy Cats Club got in second, and then the private list can invite their private people yesterday. All day yesterday, you guys could invite your list privately. And then today is the public pre-launch. Now, from here on out, anyone and everyone can promote their links anywhere and everywhere. Okay? So if you decide to create your own lead pages, your own landing pages, that's fine, but just make sure you're using the right info. This is not a free program. This is not a residual program. This is a one-time $100 out-of-pocket program. Keep that in mind, please. This is not a cycler. Okay, this is not a cycler. You move through the system. I know it may seem like a cycler, but you have to, again, move through the system, and you don't have to come in. It doesn't automatically make you come in, so this is not a cycler. You have to manually do all of that. You have to manually upgrade. You have to manually come in over again. You have to hit the button to upgrade once you have your earnings inside of the system. You have to hit the upgrade button. It does not automatically do it for you. You have to click on upgrade. So if you see, let's say you're on the first level here, and you see $200 sitting there. Someone in your downline has paid you. When the system goes live, you have to click on upgrade, and then that $200 will be sent to your sponsor or the sponsor sitting in silver. When this person in silver level reaches, I don't know, it's $800 maximum you can make there. $500 it costs to upgrade it to gold. They're not going to be able to withdraw that $500, but they can hit the upgrade button as soon as they have the funds in their back office. Every level you upgrade is going to be done by your profit, the money that's building up in your wallet. That's the upgrade amount. Anything after the upgrade, you're going to be able to withdraw. Okay, keep it in mind. Now, withdrawals can happen within a week, 2 weeks to 3 weeks, depending how fast you withdraw. Bitcoin is pretty much going to be the quickest way, but not everybody has a Bitcoin account. So keep that in mind. ACH, we're going to have ACH deposit. We'll be able to transfer money to your bank account. Now, that could take 3 to 5 business days. You know how that works. I don't need to explain how quick it can happen. We're going to be able to transfer money using another platform. So if you're in Africa, we're going to be able to send money in your currency. Okay? There's a program we're adding to the system where we're going to be able to send money to your country through that currency. It's a currency exchange from US dollars to whatever it is that your country has. It's a fee. There's going to be a fee associated with all these transfers and etc. So keep that in mind. It's going to be, Joe, I just explained that. It's going to be, depending on how you withdraw, it could be weekly, it could be 2 weeks, it could be 3 weeks, depending on how you withdraw. You have to understand there has to be money inside of that merchant account in order for you to get paid. So if it takes us to transfer money from one account to another, that takes time, like anything else, because we're going to have Pazer there, we're going to have the ACH deposit there, we're going to have Bitcoin there. So again, depending on which one you select. Give me a second, people trying to contact me. I got to shut down my email. Let me shut down Facebook. Okay, here we go. Stripe, correct, Ron Williams. That is correct. You can select whatever processor we have inside of the system. If you may get paid the next day, you may get paid a week to 2 weeks from now. I mean, you got to understand, not from now, but when we launch. The Square Cash will be available. That's correct, Cindy. Thank you for asking that. So if you have the application on your phone, it's only for United States. Just keep that in mind, Cindy. That's only for United States people. And you can only send up to $9,000, $9,999 with that application. It doesn't allow you to send more than that. Yep. Any debit card? No debit card, Alan, as of right now. We'll work on that as we grow. PayPal will not be in our platform. We do not want PayPal. PayPal is, you know what? I'll never, ever use PayPal ever again in any program I've ever built. All I hear is nightmare stories about PayPal, and they will keep your money. They won't send you money. It's terrible. So no PayPal. PayPal's no good. No debit cards, but credit card. I don't understand that question. If no debit cards, credit cards and debit cards are the same thing. Okay, the only thing, one is connected to your bank account. That's the only difference, but it's the same thing. Yeah, we're going to be able to, you can pay using credit cards, debit cards, or Bitcoin right now. That's how you can pay into the system. You're going to be able to pay through Pazer as well. We're adding Pazer there just in case. You need a Bitcoin wallet to be paid through Bitcoin. Here's what's going to happen. When you guys, when we launch this program live, when you make your payment, Stripe is going to remember who you are because you're going to be adding your email. And that email is how you're going to get paid. So keep that in mind. So when you guys are creating an account live, when we do launch, it will know who you are. Is Stripe and Square Cash the same? No, it is not. No, it is not, Sterling. Square Cash is totally different. But I connected Square Cash to the merchant account so we can pay out through Square Cash. Stripe automatically deposit in your bank account. Correct, Sterling. We've added that feature. Correct. Joe, it'll be available when we launch. You're going to see it as soon as you upgrade. You're going to see a new button appear. We're going to go over that right now inside of the system. So, Stripe is worldwide. Alan Bourne. If you can pay in through Stripe, then you get paid through Stripe. So let's go ahead and continue. with the presentation. Keep your questions for later, please. Please, at the end of the training, at the end of this presentation, at the end of this webinar, ask your questions at the very end. We'll open up your microphones and we'll open up the chat box so we can answer your questions. But let me finish this presentation before I continue. As you can see here, you guys have already gotten your positions. You guys gotten your downline. You guys know how that works. Everyone has to invite 2 people into the program or sell 2 memberships, $100 memberships. You have to sell that. Again, there's a product in place. And when you sell this product, you get unlimited access to this product for an entire year. Every time you pay that $100 again, you get another year and so on. So you pretty much can use it for forever if you keep continuing to work with us in our program. This is a forced upgrade program. What does that mean? What does it mean by forced upgrade? This is a mandatory upgrading program. When you are in the system, you have to accept the terms and conditions, number 1, and you have to, again, accept the agreement, the company agreement. That is on the registration page when you first sign up with the program, and I will show you that in a second. As you can see here, there's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of money. Many of you have a lot of money in your back office showing. That's for every member that was placed inside of your structure. That counts as $100 for everyone. This is how this works. Not all of that money is going to be sent to you because there's mandatory upgrades. So minus that money minus the upgrades. Okay, keep that in mind. So you're not going to get all that money because you have to upgrade. The $100 to $200 or $500 and $2,000. But many of you have more than that. So you guys see the money that you could make in this program. That is the potential income. That is if everybody upgrades. Keep that in mind. Not everybody's going to upgrade. They're going to get lost. They're not going to know what to do exactly. The people that sign up, save your questions for last, please. Let me shut off. I got to shut off the chat. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I keep looking over there. All right, here's the presentation, ladies and gentlemen. Let's move forward. Stage 2 is as follows. Again, this is where you have to manually upgrade. Once you see the funds in your back office, click on upgrade and purchase the next level. If you fail to do so, again, you have some time, but we want to make sure you guys are active inside of your back office. And when you log in, you'll be able to see the money that's coming in, and you can pay for your next upgrade, as you can see here. Second stage is as follows. You're going to be receiving payments of $5,000 here from 2 people. Now, these people can be from anywhere all over the world. Again, $7,500 on your second level in stage 2. And then the last but not least, $15,000 on the last level in stage 2. That's going to equate to $120,000 that's going to be sent to you. Now, all this income is developed and created by everyone in the program in your downline that are selling the $100 memberships. Okay, that's how this is created, this income. Because we created a mandatory upgrade within the system, no one can run away with the money. Okay, that money is sent to an escrow account. What is an escrow account? An escrow account is a place where the money is being held until you either upgrade. When you hit the upgrade, we got to send that money to your sponsor. Okay, so the money can't be sent to you. You can't take it and run. This is the reason why we did it this way. We don't want nobody in the system to take the money and run. So mandatory upgrades. Now, if you complete the entire system, you flow right through it. You don't have to re-enter if you don't want to. But if you made that kind of money, you're more likely to want to come back into the program. You'd be stupid not to. And I encourage you to keep continuing with our platform and program because it can free you financially for years to come. We want this to outgrow us. We want this to last for a very long time. I'm talking about decades, potentially outlive us. And that is the goal, is to create a legacy with this program. This program is going to help people get through college. This is going to help people pay bills. This could potentially pay your house off in a quick amount of time. How quick? Well, let's say you have 1,690 people in your downline right now. Then you have a potential to move in throughout the system on day 1. That's right. That's right. This is how the system is built, ladies and gentlemen. So keep in mind, if everybody upgrades, you will be receiving that income. Again, this is no guarantee that everyone's going to upgrade because usually Even if it's a free registration, only about 10% of the people upgrade. I don't know why. That's just a reality statistic. So let's move forward. Everyone sponsors 2 individuals. By everyone sponsoring 2 individuals in our platform, so your first 2, their first 2, everybody's first 2, if you continually build manually, this system will automatically fill itself out. You don't need to bring 1,000 trillion people into the program. If you do, you're going to be helping your downline. In turn, that money is going to be coming to you. Okay, in turn, because as they upgrade, you're already there waiting for the money. So keep in mind, by you helping others, you're going to be helped in the long run. Okay. Now, how should you build this structure? If you are a leader in the system and you can bring in 1,000 people, you are encouraged to give to those who do not have to. Why? Because that's the way they're going to be able to withdraw. That's the only way they're going to be able to withdraw is if they refer 2 people themselves. Now, remember this, the system will not grow if you bring in 2 and those 2 do nothing. If those 2 do nothing, you're going to stop from growing. So keep that in mind. If those 2 people you bring in do nothing, you get nothing. That means your 2 are blocking everything. So the only way to bypass those 2 is to now bring in 2 for those 2. So those 2, because they didn't bring in 2, will not be able to upgrade. I mean, not be able to withdraw. So you have to now get 4 people under them, because 2 for each person, and then you will continue to grow. That's going to happen. I can guarantee it. Some people are just like that. They come into a system, but they do nothing. It's a terrible ordeal, but it happens. So it's going to be extra work for you. This is why we encourage you not to bring those people here. It's not worth the $100. I assure you. A dead downline is not worth the money. Tell them to keep the $100. Do not bring your grandmother who is 90 years old, is not going to do nothing. Tell them to keep their money. Please. It's going to only hinder your growth in the program. I've seen it a million times. I've seen it a million times, so keep that in mind. When a member upgrades, they will have access to over $2,000 worth of downloadable software they can use, resell, or sell themselves for prices we have set, and you can sell it for profit even more. It's entirely up to you. This is the Platinum Lead System, ladies and gentlemen. This is a high converting landing page program. This is the actual link you're going to see if you are an upgraded member. You're going to see this in the back office. When you click on it, it's going to go to the site. You're going to create your account. And when you create your account, make sure you use the email that you did with Platinum World Team Build. The reason is we need to find out who you are and make sure you are that member that made that $100 payment. That way we can unlock your account for an entire year. So keep that in mind. This is the point. Now, this is a fast, high converting landing page program. It's phenomenal. I love it. It is fantastic. I bring in leads every single day using this system. I created a website for Platinum World Team Build within this program. I cannot tell you how effective and powerful that program is. You're going to be able to export your leads. So if you have leads signing up for the platform, you're going to receive emails. You can take these leads, you can export them and put them in any autoresponder of your choice. So you can export them by CSV, by PDF. It's entirely up to you. So great stuff. Create web pages in minutes. Literally, you can create a website in minutes. You can have a header and a video and a sign up button. You can, if that's what you want to make and create in the system. You can change the background images. You can add forms to be sent to your inbox, email inbox. We're going to be adding Aweber and get response and MailChimp within the system. I have a programmer working on that, but like anything else, programmers are hard to get in touch with, especially when they don't feel like doing anything. But I do have someone working on that to integrate those email systems within it. So if you have an account with MailChimp and GetResponse, you're going to be able to easily click on that button and set it to your autoresponder of choice. So any capture page or website you create will then forward them people to that autoresponder of your choice. You'll know which one to select. There are training videos that we have for the system. It's already in place. For those that created an account, we're going to be emailing you the training video site. It's going to be a playlist. It's going to teach you how to add video. It's going to teach you how to add images. You're going to be able to take your own images and add it inside of the system in the file section, and then you can use those images for your programs. If you're selling, again, you can promote anything you desire. Just keep it legal and ethical, number one, obviously. And that being said, we don't brand it. We don't brand it with our logo. We don't brand it with us. You can even transfer that lead page to any domain that you choose. Let's say you own your own domain, yourname.com. You're going to be able to transfer that website or web page to that domain. Drag and drop blocks, add your own images, background, upload your own photos, and much, much more within the system. Being a member of our program and with the help of our sponsors and everyone in your structure, all work to move through the system by selling our products, ladies and gentlemen. The next chart is going to show you your first profit level and your overall income within the system, moving through the system of Platinum World Team Build. As you can see here, this is the actual photo of the structures. These are the people that are paying you, okay? These are the people that are paying you right here. This is not how many people it takes to fill the system. This is not how many people it takes. It takes more than this. These are just the people that are paying you, okay? If you want to know how many people it's going to take, just take the 2 zeros off of everything you're going to receive here. It takes 370 people to create $37,000, okay? It doesn't take 30 people. It takes 370 people paying $100 to create $37,000, okay? So keep that in mind. But like I tell everyone else, this is a global event. This is a global platform. Many of you already have 370 within your downline. Some of you have more than that. If you have more than that, and you already know you're going to be heading to stage 2, okay? When we come and launch, if they all upgrade, then you know you're going to be heading to stage 2 shortly, simultaneously, pretty much, as people upgrade. Now, when you stop moving up in the program, this is the income you're going to receive right here, okay? This is the income you're going to use to upgrade in each level, okay? And this is the income you get to keep right here. $29,300 you're going to be able to keep on the first level, okay? Stage 1. Stage 1, you get to keep $29,300. Is that a lot of money? Yes. Is it going to change your life? No. It's not going to make you rich by any means, but this can happen very quickly, and it can happen over and over again. Now, multiply that by 3 times. Now it's a significant amount of money, even on the first stage alone. That's without entering stage 2. So this can happen over and over again. Totals amount of money you're going to be able to keep is right here. So you do the math. That's $29,300 once you move to stage 1. Many of you are going to have more than one account on stage 1. Many of you already do. That's fine. You're not going to be penalized. Just remember, you can't use the same info to create a duplicate account because it's going to be confusing. If you have the same email for the same account and you have another account, how can you log into that account? You're not going to be able to. So if you have an account already and you created another account with the same info, that's a huge mistake. We literally told you not to do that because now you don't know which account is which. And if you can't log into your second account because of that, then you're obviously missing out. That account could be growing tremendously. You ain't going to be able to upgrade because you can't log into that account because you use the same info. It's already happened to people. Trust me when I tell you. So when you create a second account, you obviously want to change some things. You don't want to use the same email, number one, because you know if you use the same email, and you're saying you received a new referral, you don't know which account received a new referral. So you want to use a different email and a different username. You could keep the same name, first name and last name, but a different username and a different email is what I would do for a second account. That way you can differentiate the two. All right, simple as that. Now moving into stage 2, as you can see here, this is the amount you're going to receive, which is a life-changing income, ladies and gentlemen. If this happens within many of you are going to have this within 6 months, literally, which is very powerful. There's a lot of people that can't make this kind of money working at a job unless you're a doctor and you're getting this. They probably make more than this, obviously, but at a real substantial full-time income career, you can make this yearly. Some politicians make this kind of money. If you get the idea, politician, in your neighborhood, senator, etc., they can make about $150,000, $250,000 a year. You can obviously make more than that because if you're coming in multiple times in multiple positions, this can happen twice a year. This can happen 3 times a year, this income, because this is a global event. As everybody re-enters into the system, everybody's re-entering to the system, buying a new package with $100. So you can see that second account is going to grow as well. Now, your downline can follow you again with the second account. I would encourage you to tell them to do so. Say, hey, I created another account. Here's the link for my second account, and they can follow you exactly in order, so you guys can continually grow that way. There will be other people joining, and you will not know who they are, because the system is going to continually put people in place, because admin's account is going to continue to grow, because admin account is going left to right, top to bottom. So you will receive other members within the system that you have not signed up. So you could receive, when you logged into your back office, you seen there were people there, and you were like, whoa, how'd this happen? That's because admin is doing work as well. So keep that in mind. That's why people are just filling in the system. Your downline's also doing some work. They're getting there too. So every day you're going to see 100 here, 100 there, 200 here, 200 there, 500 here. You're going to be like, wow, this thing is fast and powerful. If everybody does their job and gets there too, there will be no stopping you. No stopping you whatsoever. Everybody just does exactly that. When you're moving in and out of the system, that's $166,800 total, which is life-changing. That's a lot of money, ladies and gentlemen. This has definitely changed a lot of people's lives. It would change mine. It would change yours. Keep in mind, here's what I want you guys to understand as well. If you are in bronze member, which many of you will be day one. Some of you already are if you already paid. But again, ladies and gentlemen, some of you, when we launch April 8th, you're going to be a bronze member when you make your payment. When you get your first tutor upgrade, you're going to be then upgrading to silver. Okay. When you make your payment to gold, you'll be in gold and platinum, etc. Once you make the platinum level and you make your 4 payments here, you are now the top guy in your downline. That means you will not have to pay anybody else above you until you receive all this money or until you upgrade. So you are now the top guy, not me, not admin, not guy number 1 and guy number 2. None of those people are the top guy. You are the top guy in your organization now. That's a great thing. Why? Because every money that's generated in your downline is now going to you until we fill this $29,300. So who has an opportunity to reach the top or be the top person? Everyone in the program. Everyone in the program. There are going to be many top positions in the program, and you guys are going to have that opportunity once you make your payments. Once you make your upgrades here, you are now the top person. No one can bypass you. No one can pass you up, any of that nonsense. Stage 2, same thing. Once you make your 3 payments or 3 upgrades here, the 5,000, 7,500, and the 15,000, you are now the top position. You are the top person in the company. Nobody can bypass you. All the payments have to go to you. Okay, so everyone has equal opportunity to be the top person in this program. Let's move on. Upgrades and payouts will be done using payment options as Bitcoin and ACH direct deposit, which is bank deposit. ACH takes 3 to 5 business days. I don't care what anyone says. It is not instant. I've done this many, many times, ladies and gentlemen, so keep that in mind. It is not instant, ACH. Will Stripe make it instant? I don't know. We will find out. It's integrated in our program. It's already in the program. It's already in the system. Bitcoin, all it needs to be is confirmed. So we'll send a payment to that Bitcoin address that you add to withdraw from. Okay, so keep that in mind. That's how we're going to pay out. We're also going to have Payza. Let me put Payza here. Payza is also going to be an option for those that like Payza, that like using it. Not everybody does, but again, it's one of the easiest ways to receive your money within the system, because we can just send it right to your account through your email address or to your account at Payza. We can also do mass bulk payment sending to this Payza program, which is, again, just an option. You can create more than one account when you begin. You will have to change your email for multiple accounts and the username. Okay, keep that in mind. There's 166,800 waiting for you at the top, and everybody in the system has the opportunity to be at the top. This is the Platinum World Team Build, ladies and gentlemen. This is the platform and program. If you're not a member of our Facebook group, I encourage you to become one, because that's where other members, we have people in there moderating the actual group. They're going to allow you to come in. They're going to welcome you. They're going to answer questions. So if you may have an issue with the platform, they can help you as well, because they've already experienced inside of the system. They know the support and everything else in between. So let me go ahead and share my screen, because now we're going to get to the meat and potatoes of the program. Let me go ahead and give me 1 second as I log in. And what I'm going to do is show you the back office and how to navigate. Okay. So let me click on this account. It's loading up. Give it a second, and then I'll share my screen. As right now, I'm not sharing my screen, so bear with me. I'm going to shut off my video so you don't have to see me. So that way it kind of speeds up the process, because this video does eat up a lot of juice. So let me stop that. I'm still here. You'll still be able to hear me, but you won't be able to see me. I just want to speed this up. So let me go ahead and show you and share my back office. All right. Share my screen. There we go. Again. All right. I got an antivirus program that keeps blocking. You'll be able to see it. All right. I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you can see this. I'm going to open up the chat box. Anyone inside of can you see my screen? Just type Y in the chat box if you can see my back office here. All right, awesome. Thank you, Jason. Jason Collingwood is actually one of our moderators inside of our Facebook group. So again, if you have any questions about our program, he doesn't know everything, but he knows a lot about our program. He can help you within the system. So keep that in mind. He's one of our moderators in our Facebook group. He does a phenomenal job. Again, Jason, we appreciate you for doing that work for us and helping us out inside of the sport of Facebook group. So keep that in mind. All right, this is the back office. As you can see, this is $209,600 here. Obviously, you already know this account is moving up and through out of the system. If everybody upgrades on day one, that's it. This account will have to come back in and re-enter. Obviously, it shows this money, but you can only receive $166,800. This is pre-launch. This amount will be wiped out once we do launch. As you can see, at 27 days, 20 hours, 21 minutes is when we're launching, which is again, if April 8th falls a little short, then this day we will be launching forcefully on April 8th. I made that clear. This is your back office. This is what we're going to need from you. Okay, we're going to need you to fill out the access settings. Okay, let me go ahead and delete my email. Let me just put your email at gmail.com. Okay, this is where your email is going to be. Let me click on update. When you change your email, you can click on update and it will update within the system. It's right now turning, it's updating. We have so many people coming in and creating accounts that it is massive. If we have to speed it up, I will. Let me know if it is getting slow. I will have to up the gigabytes, but I think we're fine. As you can see here, your first name, last name, email. Now, if you want to change your username and you want to change your password, that can be done here. You see where it says coded and it says password? I'm going to make sure we're still clear. Jason, can you see that? Just type a Y in the chat box. Awesome sauce. All right, this here is going to be where you add and change your username and password. Just click on that blue key that you see here. Once you click on the blue key, it will open up to this next page. I'm going to show you how that looks like in a second. Give it a second, ladies and gentlemen. I may have to speed up the site. As you can see, my amount is always going to keep changing because people are joining as we speak, and they're going to continue to join. So you're going to see the amount change. But as you can see, this is where you change your username and you change your password. So you can add a password, your new password, and your current password, and then click update. Change your username here. Now remember, if you're already sharing your website or your splash pages, that means that splash page has your old username. So you have to delete it and make sure you're not promoting that page, because what's going to happen, they're going to end up signing on the admin, and we're not going to be able to change that down the road. So make sure you are aware of that. If you like your username and you like where it is, keep it as is. It's just the easiest way for people to rec. But some people, they just want to change everything. So this is where you can do that right here. Okay. Let me get out of that. That is access details and changing your platform by clicking on that little blue key in your back office. All right, let me go back. Give it a second. All right. Your address settings are here. This is where you're going to change your address setting. I thought I put ABC Street. 123 ABC Street right here. And then your phone number, your city, state, country, postal, and your phone number. This has to be filled out. We need to know who you are. Keep that in mind. If we don't know who you are, because I will be calling you. When you go hit the withdrawal button, you will be receiving a call from me. I want to make sure it's you. I want to make sure you are the right person. I want to make sure it is clear. Once you receive $600 within the system, you have to understand that we have to send you what's called a W-9. Okay, we have to send you that because you're earning more than $600. When that happens, we have to send you a W-9. We're doing that immediately. As soon as you see $600 come your way, if you don't fill out the W-9, you will not be able to receive your withdrawals. It's mandatory. We have to pay our taxes. Okay, so keep that in mind. Yes, even in programs like this, you have to pay your taxes. There's no options. Okay. Payment settings. When you create your account, which, when you make the payment with Stripe, that's the email you're going to add here. So you're going to select Stripe. If you paid using Stripe, you're going to put your email for Stripe right here. So whatever your email is, let me put an email here. Your Stripe email.com and click update. That way, when we know who to send a withdrawal to, we know your Stripe account. Why? Because your email for Stripe will be here. So if you paid using Stripe, use a Bitcoin or ACH direct deposit, that's the email you're going to add here as well. So that way, when you hit the withdrawal button, you're ready to receive your money, we know what email to send that money to. It's going to go to your Stripe email at whatever email.com. So keep that in mind. This is mandatory. If you don't add this, we won't know who to pay. How are we going to pay you if we don't know how to pay you? So keep that in mind. There will be a Payza option as well in here if you want to receive your income through Payza. All right. I'm not going to be sitting in front of the computer all day, every day to pay you. So again, keep that in mind. We'll put in spurts. The day I do withdrawals, that day I'll pay everybody that day. So if you hit your withdrawal, let's say today, okay, and tomorrow was withdrawal day, I just get on the computer, send out everybody's payment. You may have just set your withdrawal that same day. You will get paid that day. So it'll be done spurts, maybe weekly or bi-weekly. So weekly to bi-weekly. Don't complain about my money, you want it tomorrow. Again, we can't do that until we add the automation process within Stripe. Once that automation process is within Stripe, we no longer have to control all the withdrawals. It would be done automatically through Stripe. So keep that in mind. That upgrade is coming soon, but we have to launch. We have to make money before we send money. And then there's testing and all that good stuff. But that will be added down the road. There's no guarantee it will be added, but we're going to be trying to put that into the system. I've looked at 4 different applications. I've been researching all 4 of them, and all 4 of them applications for Stripe do that. So again, I'm doing my due diligence because that automation process will be phenomenal within the system. I no longer have to sit in front of the computer, and that'll be just a great thing and a great addition to our platform. And you guys don't have to worry when you're receiving it because it'll be instant. It won't be instant as for you receiving the money because it takes ACH a couple of business days, but now it'll be an automated process and you don't have to wait for me to be in the system. We do have a team leader. His name is San Warren Nix. He's our team leader. So if anything ever happens to me, he has full control of the entire system. Okay, so if everything happens to me, if I end up perishing this earth, he will be in control of everything. Okay, he is the next guy in charge. There's a reason for that. Obviously, if anything happens to him, then we obviously have to put somebody else in his position. Why? Because we need this thing to keep growing without us. So if we're no longer here, it's going to continue to grow with or without us. He has access to everything. Okay, he has access to the Stripe account. He has access to the inside back office of this program. He has access to everything. So keep that in mind. So if anything, just so you guys don't get worried, if anything happens, I'm not around, there is somebody to cover. And when one of us perishes this earth. Now, we don't want to die, but everybody's eventually going to. But we're going to be putting somebody in position to take control of everything. So keep that in mind. Someone with integrity, someone we trust, and someone we know, and someone we love. So keep that in mind. So you guys will be safe, and your accounts will be safe, etc. I will be adding my phone number to the system. Okay, I didn't add it yet because, as you can see, pre-launch, it's hectic and crazy. And I will only add it into the back office. I will be adding my phone number here. Obviously, I don't want to be crank called. I can't stay up all day, every day. But some people in the West Coast, if you're up at 9 o'clock for you, PM, is 12 midnight for me. So I won't be able to answer your calls during that time. I shut my phone off at 10 o'clock PM Eastern time. It automatically shuts the ringer off, automatically shuts all the calls. And again, that's the reason for that. I have to live a life as well, and I got to sleep. So I won't be accepting calls. Not that I don't like you. Okay, it's not that I don't like you guys. I would love to pick up all your calls. The problem is it's just not feasible. I'm right now there's only 2 support guys here. And it's me and Sam. And we're doing everything we can to answer all your tickets. He's the outside support guy. Sam Warren is the outside support guy. So if you can't log in, he's the one handling those tickets. I'm the inside support guy. So if you're inside the system and you have a question, I'm the guy that's answering your tickets, just so you can differentiate who we are and etc. We will be adding our phone numbers. I already told Sam. He says it's cool. He'll be adding his number. I'll be adding mine. So you guys can call us. So you guys don't. Some of you who have an issue with the back office, you have to send in a ticket because it has to be recorded. I can't remember every phone call I receive. Okay, the phone call is if you have, a feedback, maybe something we can change, but it won't be for technical. It won't be for technical because we can't fix things on that phone. But we're gonna add our phone numbers just in case you have a question and you need answered, and we can help you that way without having to send in a ticket. Give us a call. We'd be more than happy to answer your question. That's all that's going to be for. It's not going to be for inside the system support. That you have to send in a ticket because we have to record it, and then when we go in, we'll see it, and then we can change it right then and there. A phone call can't do it, so just keep that in mind. The phone numbers are just going to be for support, for questions. Okay, let's get back to my account. All right, let's see here. It's loading. Obviously, the income is going to change. Why? Because there's people being added. Like every minute, there's someone new inside the system. So that's why it's right now. It's loading. And here we go. Let's see, 8 people joined within that time frame. As you can see, this is your back office. This link here is your referral link. This is the registration page referral link. This is the one you want to share if you want people to go right straight to your registration page. Because you might have created a capture page already. You might have created a video already. So you want to send them here. Okay. If you don't have a capture page, if you don't have a lead page, then you want to send this link. Okay. This link is going to share this web page. As you can see here, this is the splash page we have inside the system. Okay. This is a sort of a brief presentation, a 2-minute video, free registration on pre-launch. This is something I created quickly within the back office, and I added a peek video. And when they click on this button, they're going to be sent to your registration page. So when they click here, they'll be taken here. Okay. Now remember, make sure your name is showing here. See how it says your enroller's name is, it'll be your name. Okay. Make sure that is shown. If they do not see this, if they see someone else or they see admin, do not sign it. All right. Tell them not to fill it out. Tell them to make sure that your username shows up. It's your enroller's name. You get the idea. It's mandatory. The reason why is we don't want people signing up with other people. We want to make sure, because you're the one doing the hard work. We want them to sign up with you. Okay, keep that in mind. When they fill out this registration form, there is terms and conditions. Please read them. Please read them. Okay, this is the terms and conditions here, and this is the PWTB agreement. This is a Platinum World Team Build agreement. If you want to read them, just click on the link. This is the link to the terms and conditions page. This is the overview. This is the overview. $25 LLC. owns Platinum World Team Build. Okay, so you can read all that here. It's a one-time payment program. Okay, there are affiliate commissions. Again, you get the idea. Read it. You'll understand all of it. Let me go back. The Platinum World T-Build agreement. This is mandatory. You cannot move forward unless you check this box. If you do not agree, do not sign up. Keep your money. We don't want you here. Okay, keep in mind. Make sure they agree. They have to read this. Many people are not reading it, and that's a problem. You want to make sure they agree to it. Why? Because when they agree to it, I'm going to read it aloud now. Again, we are pleased to have committed to join Platinum World Team Build. It's a private community. However, before we accept your membership in our system, you must agree and accept the following statement. Okay, I'm not going to read this part here, but you'll see by completing and submitting this registration, you are also agreeing to the following. I will apply for secure the Platinum World Team Build debit card. If added by merchant services, we may add one down the road. So keep that in mind. I will submit all upgrade payments to the Platinum World Team Build Safeguard account, which is the escrow account. Same thing. A safeguard and escrow account are the same thing. I agree to that all member-to-member payments will be handled by Platinum World Team Build Safeguard account. That way, nobody can take the money and run. I agree that I must submit a withdrawal request to admin to receive payments due to me. Everybody has to submit payments that are due to you. You have to hit the withdrawal button. I further understand that any withdrawal will be minus the amount to upgrade to the next stage of Platinum World Team Build system. If you do not agree with the terms of service above, you do not purchase our membership. We wish you the best. That's it. If you agree to it, then you check the box and then move forward. Okay. By checking these two boxes, you agree to the terms and the Platinum Team Build agreement, and you click register. Don't forget the 3-digit code. Here's a short video of our webinar that was recorded. If you want to read some more, you can read it here. This is what you're getting, the tool. Again, this is the tool that you're going to be getting. As you can see here, this is all the templates. It kind of gives you a description of what you're going to be receiving for that $100 one time. It does not show the software, the free software you're getting. I'm going to show you where to get access to that now. Let me go to my account. Actually, you can't see it here. But when we launch, you're going to see the tools right under here where it says amount of direct referrals. Right under this is going to show you the tools. It's going to say download tools. It's going to say software. You'll see that. Click on that, and then it's going to open up another page. You're going to see a bunch of different images of the bonus tools. The tools are given out for free, and there's going to be a download link so you can click on it and download it. Now these are zip files. If you don't know what a zip is a program all uploaded into that little tiny zip file. You have to take that file, you have to extract everything with it, and you have to send it to your domain, send it to your WordPress account, send it to your cPanel, wherever your hosting account is, and create and send it to the files program there and upload it there. And then once you upload it, it'll be fully functional. Then you have to do some editing. What do I mean by editing? Well, you have to change the prices. You have to change where you want them to pay you. If you want to add a PayPal link to it, you can do that. You can also create a landing page with the Platinum World Team Build system. I'm going to show you the landing page feature now. I'm going to show you what it looks like. This is the lead page program. Let me make sure you guys can see this. Let's see. Thank you, Ramon. All of you have what? Okay. Jason, I'm going to ask you a question. Can you see this Platinum Lead System page? Want to make sure. Awesome sauce. Thank you, sir. This is the Platinum Lead System. It's high conversion. This is what you guys are paying for that $100 for. I'm going to show you how great this thing works. You create an account by clicking here, and once you do so, you create your account. Okay. I already have an account, so I'm just going to click on already have an account, and I'm going to click on login. Boom. I'm in. This is how it's going to look like. No, you won't see these pages here. It'll be blank for you because you haven't created anything. Okay. You can create all sorts of websites and web pages with this system. It's phenomenal stuff. As you can see here, analytics are built within it. You'll know who's visiting your site, who's clicking on your site, who's signing up on your site. You'll know by the analytics. Form entries right here. Oh, I forgot not to do that. I don't want you to see everybody's info. But if you click on form entries, you're going to see your leads. You'll see the email, where they signed up from, all that great stuff. So let me click on analytics, and let me click on the website. And I believe I shared, let me use one that's different. Let me click on this one. All right, as you can see, we've shared our website literally on March 8th. We've added a page, but you can see, you'll know how many people visited, and you'll know how many leads you're getting from these pages. As you can see, the leads, you'll say 3 leads, leads there, 3, 5 leads here, and then the leads will be loaded up. You'll see the leads here, and you'll see how many visits. Okay, obviously we have more visits than leads because we've shared the link without the capture page, but you get the idea. It's used. You can also add a bit.ly link if you would like to convert. So if you create a landing page and you want to see the statistics as well, if you don't want to use these statistics, these are already built in. But if you want to use your own analytics, keep your own stats, then you create a bit.ly link. So when you use it, create the landing page and you share it, create a bit.ly link for that page. Many of you already know how to do that. You get the understanding of it. This will show you when the leads are coming in, how many of them came in, the unique visits, etc. As you can see here. The URLs that were used when this person signed up, or these people are signing up, it tells you what system they're using and where they come from. Okay, it tells you that here for all your leads. And then when you click on form entries, you'll see all the people that are in the, and then obviously I hit it on accident, but you'll see that there. Here's where you got the media. Media is where you add files. Okay, these are images that I've added in my back office, but you may have images you want to add. You're going to be able to click on media and click on this little button of the cloud button, and you're going to be able to upload from your own back office, from your computer. You can add your own images. So these images, you can create pages, websites with their own with your own images. If you have a program, you have a logo, all that good stuff, this is a great place for you to add. You can create your own file. This is my own file. I have it untitled, but you can create your own file, title it, name it, and then add your own stuff. So if you want to add a new file, let's say you have a program called Bitcoin. You want to click on this folder, okay, new folder, and then you want to name it Bitcoin. Oh, right here. Let me go ahead and click on that. Get info. Let me delete it. But when you get to understand, when you create a new file, just rename it, the file, and it'll be whatever it is you want. And you get to understand it. So you can have, like this one here, I'm creating a motivational. So I created acrobats, people doing crazy stuff, because I'm creating a motivational website, which I've already done, but I've added images in that file. So you can name it your file, whatever it is you want. It's a great place, easy to do. So that way your file, now we have files and images already, it's called stock. You're going to have these already inside of the system. When you click on backgrounds, these are the backgrounds already in the system, so you can use these. But you can upload your own if you would like to do so. A lot of these images are very, very high def. Don't use choppy, raggedy stuff. Keep your website professional looking. You understand, you're not going to get signups unless you create something, phenomenal. You don't have to keep creating this stuff. You can keep editing your website as time goes by. Maybe change a new image, a new link, etc. Drag and drop. Very easy. I'm going to show you that in a second. The settings. You can add team members into the system. Let's say you have a brother, an aunt, an uncle, and they own a business, and you want to create a website or a capture page for them, or if you want to add them to the system. See where it says team? You click on that, and then you can add them here. Click on add a member. Now, other pages and other programs won't allow you to do this. We do it. Why? Because we're not money hungry. Okay? We don't need money from them. Okay? We just want to make sure you're paid up and your account is active. If you want to add them, just click on add team member, and voila. You can add all the info here. You can make them and add a role. What do you want to make them? A reseller, admin, all that good stuff to your own account. Okay? It's because you have the ability to sell this stuff as well. We give you the ability to sell this platform yourself. So if you want to make a little money on the side, go ahead and do so. It's entirely up to you. Say, hey, I have a landing page program. It's called Platinum Lead System. Now, you can't change the name or any of that stuff, but let's say you want somebody to give them access. They pay you, I don't know, $100 one time for an entire year. You can then add them here and add them as an active. You can have them add their account, make them a creator, so they can come in and log in and create their own landing pages. Ladies and gentlemen, no other program is going to allow you to do that. You keep 100% of whatever you want to charge. Okay, it's entirely up to you. All right, so that being said, let's move forward. Apps. This is the app section. Obviously, they're not connected. The reason why is it takes integration. So we have to go. It was working previously on MailChimp, but MailChimp redesigned their system, and now the APIs are different. So we have to reconnect that. But once these get active, you're going to be able to add your GetResponse and MailChimp account to the system. Right now, you cannot. So once we get that up and running, I don't know how long it's going to take, but I've been working on that vigorously because of the programmer is hard to reach. But once we get him active, we'll get that up and going. Your account here, this will be your funds. You're showing you how you paid, all your paid account. You'll see all that good stuff there. And campaigns. Campaigns, let's say campaigns is easily created. So a campaign is, let's say you have a campaign fitness. You're selling fitness equipment or fitness stuff. You can create a campaign by just clicking on new campaign and name it fitness. That way you know what category that website or websites that you're creating are under. Fitness, vitamins, workouts, music, musicians. Listen, when I tell you this thing is super, super, super phenomenal, anyone and everyone can use this platform. It beats the shit out of Wix. It beats the heck out of Weebly. All those, because they brand themselves. That's all they do. ClickFunnels. All they do is brand themselves. We don't brand anyone. We brand you and only you. Okay, we want you to be the limelight. We want you to be the guy or girl. We want you guys to create your websites and only directed to you. You are the brand. We don't want nobody else. We're not putting our face on it. We're not putting our logo on it. When you create a page, you create it how you want it to look. Okay, so keep that in mind. We brand you and only you. Okay, so I'm going to click on landing page, and I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to create one. Let me go to the one I've created. Here we go. This is one. Obviously, 3 visits, conversion. Again, the analytics are wacko because we have to add the update to PWTB. So once it's upgraded, you'll see the statistics change, ladies and gentlemen, because there is an update, and I haven't updated it. But as soon as I get the programmer, we'll get that done. But as you can see, you know how many leads you get. The leads will still be signing up, and you'll know the leads because you'll see them. But you won't be able to see the stats, the real-time stats. So this is why we tell you to create a Bitly web, because they really track your stuff until we get it to update within the analytics within the system. Once it's updated, it'll be fully functional, running, and it'll be good to go. But once you click on the website, this is what's going to look like. This is one that I've created for Platinum World Team Build. You can create one for whatever program. This is a logo image right here. This is a detailed webinar. You can add a link to your YouTube channel if that's what you want to do, a playlist possibly. If you want to add your referral link for them to sign up right away, that can be added here. You can add a video, as you can see here. This is just a short peek video explaining a little bit of the program, the products, what we're offering inside the system, 20 downloadable plus software products. This is what I'm giving out as a bonus for free. About us, this is myself here. I'm the founder and CEO. San Warren is a team leader within the system. A little description of who we are and what we can do. There's a little bit about us and what we're trying to do with the platform and program. As you can see here, our goal, a mission statement, whatever you want to call it, is right here. This is a form. You can see our phone numbers here. We want to, if you guys need to call us, this is the phone numbers you can reach us. These will be added to the Platinum World Team Build back office once we launch. This is a community Facebook group. If you want to join our community Facebook group, you click on that. And then this is my company where I live and where it's owned by Platinum World Team Build is owned by. And as you can see here, that's just information. So as you can see, there's no branding of our program here. So you're going to be able to create unlimited of these websites. Unlimited. We'll give you unlimited access, which is phenomenal. So you can create as many of these as you like. Now, let me show you how quickly and easy it is to create. If you click on new page, if I'm talking too fast, I do apologize. I get very excited about our programs, and we want you to show. And again, when you click on new page, this is where you get to the name, number 1, and then the type, and then the design. So first, you want to title it, Your Business. That's going to be the name of the website, so you know what the website you want to share, so you can label it and keep track of it. The campaign. Remember what I told you, if you're creating websites for fitness, you want to name the campaign Fitness. If you want it motivational, you create motivational. You get the idea. If you're selling software, just name it software. So we're going to click on motivational, and then English speaking. and time zone Eastern time, because I'm Eastern time, but you can change your time zone to whatever you like. Languages, I don't know if you're Greek, German, Afrikaans, Albanian, you can change the name here to the language of your choice. Spanish, Slovenian, so many names here. Ukrainian, Vietnamese, but your language, it'll be in the language of your choice. Then click on next. Let me click on next. Once you do so, now you have category. Is your website about business and services? Is your website about food? Is your website about digital tech? Is it about hotel and travel? Is your website about personal? Now, if you don't have a category, just select personal. Again, you can edit everything anyway down the road. So I'm going to select business. Actually, I'm going to select digital and tech. And once I select it, just click on next. Now you have an option to choose a design and template. Now you have 5 different templates here. There'll be more templates added down the road, but as of right now, these are just for digital tech. If you don't want digital tech, go to click on previous and select hotel and travel and click on next. And as you can see, the websites do change, different templates. Okay, if you don't like that, go back. Business and services. As you can see, business and services, there's a bunch of business and services here. If you don't like any just go back and click personal and click on next. And as you can see, these are more personal ones, but you get the idea. So I'm going to click on this one, click on next. Let's say I want to choose this one here. You can preview it by clicking on this little magnifying glass. It's going to open up, and you can see sort of what the website's going to look like. Great looking websites, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see here, phenomenal stuff. Many of you have seen this because I've used this template myself, and you could add downloadable products. So the products we're giving you, you're going to be able to add them here, and people can pay and then download. So it's entirely up to you. Once they pay you to PayPal, then you can redirect them to the download page. So what I will encourage you to do, if you're selling software, create a page, okay, where they can make a payment. Once they make the payment, you can then redirect them to the download page. So then you create another page where they can download the product. And then that's when they click on download, and then they get the product. So this is how you create websites and pages with this. Again, you have unlimited capture page creation. You can technically build a website, an about us page, home page, contact us page. So you, again, unlimited access. You guys, I cannot tell you how powerful this software is. It is phenomenal, and it looks great. As you can see here, you can add logos. There's another website. You can create websites and lead pages within minutes. It also has Google Maps integrated within it. So if you want to create one with Google, if you have a business, let's say you have a business, or listen, you can sell these. You can sell these landing pages to anyone. Once you created the landing page, let me show you. Let me go. I'm talking too fast and I'm skipping some stuff. So let me go ahead and show you how to create it. I get excited. I'm sorry. All right. So as you can see here, the website looks like this. So if you want to edit the image, you just click on this picture and you can edit the image. This is a logo. You want to edit the logo, click on this picture and it will edit the logo. So if a company sends you a logo and you want to create a website for their business, then add that logo here. And then it's very easy. Say that you don't like this headline. Say you don't like this head photo, or you don't like about this app here. You can delete this entire block right here. So click on delete block. And it's going to tell you, do you want to delete this block and all its contents? Click OK, and it's gone. That quick and easy. Now you can add a block by scrolling down what you want to add there. Do you want to add video? Do you want to add a video? Do you want to add another header? You don't like this header? Do you want to add a photo header? Do you want to add this image, which has like a little picture here? So if they want to buy something, you could grab it, bring it over, and drop it. That's how quick and easy it is. And now you can edit all the content within it. Now, these blocks are specifically designed for the fonts that are already in them. You can't change the font size of these blocks here. You can't change the font size. It will not allow you. The only ones you can change for fonts. So if you want to add different font size or unlimited fonts, characters, excuse me, what you want to do, you want to add one that looks like this. These are videos. These are downloads and video. These are just video blocks right here. These blocks here, you can change the content or the font size. These two here, this one here, all of these you'll be able to change. So if you grab this block here and drag it and drop it, you can change the size of this font. Some of the fonts blocks you can't, but this ones you can. So let's say I wanted to add or change this font size from a different size. Just highlight it, click on Format, click on Formats, click on Headings, and here you can just select. Boom, and you see how big it went? And then you can change it to small by heading, formats, headings, and very tiny. And as you can see, it's tiny again. But that's how you change the format sizes. Drag and drop, easy to create. As you can see, it's phenomenal stuff. So if you have another block and you can't change the font size, it's because that block is not editable. Only these are. So that way, if you want to add content, and you can add as much content here as you like for wording. You can also center it here as well. Some blocks you cannot center the font. These blocks you can. So just click on Format, Formats, and click on Alignment. Once you click on Alignment, if you want that to be in the center, left, right, or Justify. So just click on Justify or Center, and it will change the font to that center. Let me go here. There we go. I clicked on right, and it went to the right, far right. If you do Formats again, click on Alignment, and click on Center, it will go in the dead center, as you can see there. Let me go ahead and bold that, and let me also italicize that. You can even make a link, a clickable link on this word. So just click on Link, Insert Link, and then add your link here. Okay, add the title, etc. If you want it to go to somewhere else on the page, click on this. You can click on New Window, or if you had another paragraph here, it will send it to that particular page. You get the idea. So that's how you add a URL. So that way, that word will be clickable. So many good stuff here, ladies and gentlemen. I can assure you of that. It's very easy to create. Once you create the site, you can preview it. It'll remove all the editing stuff, and you can see what it looks like. If you like how it looks, you save it. Click on Save. Okay, once you're done, change the save. You can click on Publish. Publish it will make it now active, and people can see it. Okay, you can also unpublish it, and you can view it. It won't allow you to view the published site unless it's published. So when I click on View Published Site, it isn't published. So you have to publish it before you can view it. So once you're ready, click on Publish. Voila, now it's been published, and now you can view the site. And this is what it'll look like. Amazing, amazing stuff. Very easy to create. Everything in here you can change. Okay, you can change the copyright to your program, add a little description of your cell, put your logos, download buttons, videos, Google Maps, etc. Now, let's say I wanted to add the map. Let's say I want to add Google Maps, logos. You just keep scrolling down. You'll see all the different forms and everything else in between. Let's say I wanted to add Google Map for the company. I would take it, bring it over, and drop it. Or a church. Maybe you have a church, and you want to add your church here. Okay? So you want to add your church information so people can find it. Okay? You want to add that here. Just click on this area here, and then you'll be able to edit all this. So you have to unpreview it, and then click on this link. Okay? If you want to change the description of where the church is so people can find it. Okay, just click on this link and then add the URL of the embedded. I don't know what the URL for Google Map is for your store or company or church, but you can add that here and then just click on update. Just put it, update, and you're good to go. And that's how you add the directions to your business or church or whatever it is that is. This form is also editable. If you want to edit the form, just click on this pencil. And then you can change if you want to add a new block, maybe you want something else from them, just click on add new field, name it. If you click on this little box here, it'll make it mandatory. Okay. If you create these websites, just make sure you get the phone number. Many of you in the legacy are going to be getting an SMS system. If you're on the second level, you're going to get an SMS system for free. So you make sure you do accept phone numbers because you're going to need it in the future. You can add a thank you message here. You can redirect after submission, and your form entry will be here. Okay, you can edit all this stuff as time goes by. But that's it. I don't want to continue this webinar any longer. I'm just showing you the software you're going to be getting for that $100 one time. This is phenomenal, ladies and gentlemen. A lot of other programs will charge you an arm and a leg. Okay, and it'll charge you an arm and a leg and keep adding upgrades to it, and you have to pay for those upgrades. We don't do that here. So is this product worth $100? This product is worth $400 a year, easily. But we're giving it to you for $100, ladies and gentlemen. So you understand that. This is a product. Our program is phenomenal. I'm going to go ahead and open up for Q&A. Let me know what you think. Hit me with your best stuff. So, yes, you can, Mario, yes, you can use it to promote Platinum World Team Build. How about the domain creation? Okay, domain creation, that's right. Let me go to that. Right here, you have options. You see where it says options? Click on that. Here's the website settings. Click on website settings. Now, for many of you who know this stuff, this has SEO optimization within it. You can add your meta description and you can add your search engines right in here, okay? Once you add all that, the page title, all that good stuff, you go to general. Now, if you want a custom domain, again, all you have to do is enter a domain and post its CNAME to this program, which is ours. And then, but you want to add your custom link domain here, okay? As you can see, for many of you that don't have a domain, let's say you wanted to change the link at the very end, you can change it and name it fitness, or I don't know, name it whatever you want here. Tracking codes. Maybe you say, well, I want to use my own tracking codes. Can I add my own tracking codes? Yes, you can. You can add that right here. Enter your script code that you would like to be added to your head tag, and you can add that script code right in here. I don't know about this stuff. I'm not website savvy with coding, but yes, you can add your track codes. If you have a JavaScript, after updating, publish your website to make the changes live. I don't know how to use JavaScript. Some people do. Guess what? You can here. Also, CSS. If you know how to use CSS, you're good to go. You know how to add that content here. I don't, but you probably do. So after updating, publishing your website, make the changes live. This is more for advanced users. Okay, this stuff here is more for advanced stuff. I mean, if you don't know anything about this, don't use it. Okay, that's all I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna warn you now, because if you add something there and you can't change it later, that's entirely up to you. But you most likely you can change and edit everything. Those are more for advanced users. So hopefully that answered your question, Moro. Can we have this now that have already paid so we can use it to promote Platinum World Team Build? That's a great question, Moro. What I'm going to do is send you an email today. All the people that have already paid, we sent that private list. We're supposed to be 290. It was 302 people. I removed about 5 to 7 people because they put false information, and because of that, they're no longer in the system. But I also, out of the 295 people, only 172 actually upgraded. We received the payment. So out of 295, well, 302, only 172. So 172 of you will be receiving an email from me after this webinar, and I will be sending you the link to sign up for this program. Now remember, you guys can sign up just by going to the website, platinumleadsystem.com, HTTPS. But you'll have the free version. The free version, you can create 3 websites. So if you want to get in there and start using it now, you can. Just go to that website. But for the private list, I'm going to be sending you the link to this, or you can just go to the site. When you do sign up, just sign up with the email that you use to sign up with Platinum World Team Build. It's the only way for me to identify who you are. Don't change the email to something else, because I need to know who you are, and I won't be able to know unless I do a detailed description. So that way I can upgrade you manually and create an unlimited account for you and unlock everything for you. Okay, so keep that in mind. Great stuff. Hopefully you guys love it. I mean, $100, you can't beat that with a stick. I can assure you. I've seen programs out there for $100 a year. If I wish I had this when I was starting out promoting, and I would pay $100 in a heartbeat for this particular platform here. You're going to be able to export your leads to CSV. You can export your leads to XSL. If you have leads within the system, you're going to be able to take them, put them on a file, and then add them to any autoresponder of your choice. Great stuff, easily accessible, easily changeable, images, photos, you name it. Let me show you one more thing before I go ahead and end the recording, because this is a very long recording. Let's say you wanted to change the image of the background of the platform. All right, let me go select a different one. Let me select the header. All right, give me one second. Let's say I wanted to add a different header. Let's say with this one here. I'm going to grab this one and I'm going to paste it. There we go. Now I have the image. Let's say this image in the background, I wanted to change it. All you have to do is click on this box. You see this little box here? That means picture. This picture is for the background. This picture is for the logo. This is the logo. But I'm going to change the background of this. I don't want this city background. I just click on pictures, select image, and then remember, because you uploaded your own images, you're going to be able to use your own images. But let's say I wanted to use something else. Let's say I wanted to use this background with the sky. I just double click it and voila. That quick and easily, I have a new background image. And then when I click on save, okay, I save it. And then when I click on publish, it's done. And now I can view it. So I'm going to click on view. And there it is. New background, new stuff. See how powerful this is? So easy to use, so great. I tell you, I've been looking for something like this. Instead of looking, I built it. And now I have it here and I have it accessible for everyone. And this is why it's imperative. We're not giving you a shitty product. Excuse my language for those that are religious. I'm not a religious guy, but I mean, I'm not. I do apologize. Some of you might get offended from that, but that's the way it goes. Everybody has their own opinion to do what they please. But again, I created something here special, but this is not a crappy product. This is a really good product that people can use globally. I know everyone's paying an arm and a leg. Some of you are paying an arm and a leg for landing pages. Now you don't longer have to. Some of you can just stop all that nonsense of paying $300-400 a month to create all unlimited pages when you can do that here and don't have to worry about sending somebody to ClickFunnels or Lead Pages or PLS, the other PLS program. But you get the idea. In here, you have unlimited access. You can do as you please. There's no branding of us. There's only branding of you. This is the software I like to create. There's going to be a lot of haters. There's going to be a lot of haters. People already hating on the program. Already, but they don't even know nothing. Only you guys do. You guys were first here. This is why you're seeing all of this. This is why you're understanding all of this. So again, we appreciate you also. Let me go ahead, turn on the chat box. The chat box is open. All right, let me go ahead and end the screen sharing, and I'm going to go back to open it up for Q&A. I do apologize that it took long, but as you can see, this is exciting stuff, and hopefully you guys understand. So let me go ahead and open up the chat box. Settings. There we go. And now the chat box is up. All right, let's see here. Let me go ahead and open up for Q&A. Give me 1 second. Q&A mode. If you have a question, the Q&A is now open. If you have a question and you want to if you want to speak, to your right-hand side, there's going to be a mic. Click on it. Cindy, you are first. Accept the microphone, and you can go ahead and speak. You're welcome, everybody. You're very, very welcome. Oh, let me end the recording. Give me 1 second, Cindy. Let me end the recording.